My name is Noah, a hard-working professional who's grinding every day. My coworkers are sincere and excellent at their jobs, yet they also have a gentle demeanor. I learn something new every day and feel fulfilled living my life in such a blessed environment. Despite appearing completely at peace, I've recently encountered a problem. One holiday, as I was walking through the city.
Oh, if it isn't Noah. What are you doing here on your day off?
There goes my relaxing day off.
What? Really now? But seriously, your casual clothes are so lame, still at the bottom of the barrel, huh?
Heck, I live a normal life and I think my clothes are pretty standard, but oh well. This woman, Sayo, recently joined my workplace through a job change. She's an ex-girlfriend with whom I had an unexpected reunion. We dated back in college, but
If you wanted to keep me as your girlfriend, you should have known there's a certain way to spoil me, right?
spoil you. I really can't do more than this. Sorry.
Ugh. It just shows you were never good enough for me. It's natural for me to want things and get them. I don't need a man who can't do that.
Sayo used to be kind and always laughing when we started dating, but as time passed, her attitude became more arrogant. As a result, I couldn't deal with it anymore and chose to break up with her. I was in a good mood because I got to see a recently released movie that day, but it was completely ruined. A little while later, I unfortunately ran into her again while shopping.
The manager of a major client is totally smitten with me. Oh dear, I'm just too popular. It's troubling.
Is that so? Goodbye then.
Hey, listen to me. I'm getting married to him because of his strong push. The deal was a huge success too, right? Of course. I'm a woman who can do anything.
Look, getting married is your personal freedom. That's fine. But since it's a major client for the company, just don't cause any problems, okay? It'll be a hassle later.
Yay! Are you upset because another man has taken me away? Oh. Or could it be, you're actually feeling jealous?
That's not it at all. We broke up a long time ago, remember?
Geez, you're not being honest. No need to pretend, just be open about your feelings.
I'm not pretending. I'm being honest here.
Yeah. You say you're not pretending, but you're so contrary. Well, it can't be helped. After all, Noah, you're just at the bottom.
Although Sayu says such things, her performance at work could be ranked faster from the bottom up. In other words, her performance was such that it hardly needed counting. It seemed that Sayu had shared her marriage news around, and she was being congratulated and celebrated by everyone at work. While it appeared to be a joyous occasion, I had a bad feeling about it. Then, the day of Sayu's wedding arrived.
Noah, you came. It must be complicated for you, attending your ex-girlfriend's wedding, huh? Seems like the wound from me dumping you hasn't healed yet. Sorry for inviting you to the wedding, but this is reality. It can't be helped.
I was invited because of work connections, and I just attended out of courtesy. You don't need to worry about me.
Oh, come on. You're happy to talk to me, admit it.
Even on the day of the wedding, Sayu was as unbearable as ever. I was feeling exhausted and wanted to leave, even though I had just arrived.
But well, thanks to breaking up with you, who was totally useless. I managed to snag Haruma, an employee from a major company, so all's well that ends well.
So what? We broke up years ago.
You don't get it at all. I avoided a miserable life by not marrying you. The fact that I could see what you were really about so early on proves my judgment was right.
Good for you, then.
Deep down, you're just upset because I'm with another man, right?
Don't talk about that kind of thing now.
Why not? It's not like we're talking in front of the groom. Once I'm a married woman, we might not be able to talk like this anymore.
If that were the case, I'd be thankful.
You don't have to pretend. Look at me. I've become even more beautiful than before. You were so shocked you froze, right? I knew at the moment we reunited.
That's her misunderstanding. Anyway, stop talking to me and go take care of your husband.
Ha! Someone like you, at the bottom, shouldn't be talking down to me like that.
Dissatisfied with my reactions and words, Sayu suddenly raised her voice. Then,
What's going on here on your wedding day?
Who are you? Outsiders shouldn't interrupt conversations.
I haven't introduced myself yet. I'm Lisa from AOI Corporation, a client of yours.
So what? You're just another bottom-rung employee like him, right?
You might not know this, but do you know who he is?
Huh? What do you mean? I just know him as a low-level employee at KST Corporation where I recently started working.
Noah is the son of your company's president and the future president.
What? What do you mean, future president?
Next in line to be president.
Next, president. You're kidding. Noah. Why wouldn't you tell me something so important up front?
There's no need to say it, right? Anyway, you. The woman in front of you right now is the current president of our corporation, one of our major clients. What's your attitude? In fact, I am the son of the parent company's president. Revealing my title tends to make people unnecessarily cautious around me, which can be bothersome. Plus, I'm still learning about society, so I've kept my title hidden. As soon as Seo found out I was the president's son, she started changing her attitude.
Hey Noah. If you're going to be the president, then I'll marry you. Haruma is just a department manager, after all, so I don't need him anymore.
Noah already has a wife, me, so we don't need you. Besides, what are you saying to my fiancé and our valuable employee?
Noah's wife. Wait, what? You must have snagged him through connections or some shady business. I haven't registered my marriage yet, so no problem.
I fell in love with Lisa at a dinner party a friend hosted, and we just dated from there. It was for pure reasons, no connections or anything. We were actually surprised to learn about each other's backgrounds.
Ugh. If you're married, I guess it can't be helped. Well, Haruma works at a major company, so I'll just put up with him.
Did someone call me? What's going on here, everyone?
Hearing the commotion, the groom, Haruma, appeared looking worried. Haruma is an employee at a major client, a very sincere and excellent talent. I didn't want someone like Haruma to become unhappy. With that thought, I decided to explain everything that had happened. I'm sorry for causing a scene. Actually, just now.
What? That's what you were talking about, and you're putting up with me.
No, Haruma, it's not like that. Noah is my ex-boyfriend. He's just jealous and lying. Come on. Who do you believe, me, your fiancé, or Noah?
I broke up with you because I was sick of your selfishness. There's no jealousy or anything like that.
It's not even a matter of jealousy.
Director Mia, nice to see you.
Hey, by the way, you seem to think you're such a great catch, but you're not attractive at all. Pretending to be something you're not, making duck faces, and batting your eyes doesn't work.
It's just that all men are head over heels for me.
That's why your performance isn't improving.
Yeah, despite how much you wine and dine, you hardly close any deals. The big contracts are all thanks to Haruma, right?
I always see it. Every time you run into Noah in the office hallway, you're always bringing up being exes, lingering feelings, jealousy, and whatnot.
Doesn't that mean you're the one who can't let go, Sayu?
So Sayu's the one who's been dripping with lingering feelings for me. That's why you kept holding me back and continuing the conversation even when I tried to leave.
That's not true.
Come on, no need to pretend. Just be honest.
Such misunderstandings are annoying. I'm not the least bit interested in Noah.
Why don't you say that again while looking in the mirror?
She is Mia, a director at my company. Seo looked taken aback by Mia's words. For a moment, she seemed to have realized something.
I'm not the type to hold on to feelings or anything like that at all.
But you were the one who got dumped, right? So, it doesn't add up.
Exactly. A woman who's never been dumped before tends to not forget the man who did dump her, even if she quickly finds a new boyfriend. Huh? You're exactly that type, aren't you?
You were planning to marry me even though you secretly harbor feelings for someone else. I'm not happy about this at all.
No, it's not like that, Haruma. Hey, you guys, stop saying unnecessary things.
Wow. Did you just say you guys to your boss and the president of a client company? Classic Seo. There really is no limit to your audacity.
That's something I could never manage. Bravo, shameless one.
Are you mocking me?
That would be you, wouldn't it? Looking down on Noah and speaking to him from a position of superiority. Now that the tables have turned, you should realize how much of a nuisance you've been to Noah.
I've long since forgotten about you.
I thought Seo was domestic and meticulous. That's what made me decide on marriage. But in reality, you were just after my potential for success and money.
That's not true. Don't believe what those men are saying. They're lying.
The fact that you're described as domestic and meticulous is already a huge lie. It became clear in front of Haruma that Seo was not just pretending to be someone else. She was playing a completely different person. Once we're married, I'll have it made. That must have been her thought. But finally, her lies were exposed.
You know, you really should try actually falling in love with the person. I'm not saying it's bad to marry for money, but to the point where you're pretending to be someone else entirely. That's not right.
Exactly, such actions are bound to be discovered eventually if you get married that way. You should have made an effort to be loved for who you truly are.
Shut up. Now that it's come to this, I couldn't care less about the president of a client company. What I do is none of your business.
We're not complaining. What you're doing is just too insensitive. Persistently bothering someone who is clearly annoyed by you and marrying someone from a client company is fine, but using that to secure contracts, that's not sustainable in the long run. It's the same with marriage. Happiness obtained through lies won't last, that's what we're saying.
Happiness obtained through lies.
What we're saying is Haruma won't be happy with you. Whether you're unhappy or whatever happens to you, we couldn't care less.
Cut down to size par. Well, with all this commotion, even if you do get married, you're set for a lifetime of being nagged by your mother-in-law.
That would be just deserts. It's karma.
It's the backlash for making so many people feel bad all this time.
I haven't made anyone feel bad. I was just trying to mold them into someone worthy of me. Shaping a man to your liking is the privilege of a great woman.
Seo refuses to accept the situation no matter what. Seeing her ridiculous behavior, Mia was.
I'm saying it's none of your business. What do you mean trying to nurture? If you're so into nurturing, go play a breeding game. People have feelings, you know, and if you don't show gratitude for anything, nobody is going to love you.
Have you ever truly felt grateful while you were dating Noah? You know, it's not a given that people will just do things for you.
Exactly. Don't expect to be loved if you can't cherish the emotional aspect of others.
There's no way I wouldn't be loved. You guys are just making a fuss on your own.
Oh, is that so? We have this conversation recorded, so no worries.
What?
We'll let Haruma listen to it later, slowly.
Please do. I want to know the facts.
Of course, that's fine.
Seo apologized properly to Director Mia and Lisa, and to Haruma, of course.
You tried to mess up the life of our employee. I will not forgive you.
Seo, I want you to answer honestly. Were you trying to use me?
So what if I was? If Haruma likes me, it shouldn't be a problem, right? First of all, I am someone who deserves to be cherished. You should be happy to be with me, right?
I'm glad I got to hear your true feelings. I will not marry Seo.
Why not? Isn't it better to show my true self than to lie?
That's not what it means. You're so dumb.
Lying is bad, but showing your true colors like this is just too much.
You should have said that earlier. I didn't know.
Upon observing Seo's behavior, Lisa and Director Mia had a resigned look on their faces. And then,
Talking to you is just a waste of time now.
it's unbelievable that you can't understand even after all this talk.
Then what do you want me to do?
We're done with that topic. Now, regarding you being in charge of transactions. Under these circumstances, it's impossible for you to continue as the transaction manager.
Wait. Please don't do that. I worked hard for those contracts.
If you got them through Haruma, then it's not your own merit.
Exactly. Getting contracts means nothing if you can't manage them afterwards.
Hey, Noah. You're the future president, right? Then do something about it.
It's impossible, obviously. Especially if you keep causing problems like an idiot. You'll just keep being a nuisance in the future, acting like you're not even working. We don't need someone like you. You'll be dealt with properly.
This is the natural outcome. Don't come begging to me. I won't help you anymore.
You realize your lifeline is completely cut now, right?
Just wait a minute. I apologize for annoying Noah. From now on, I'll be serious about my work. I'll apologize to the president and Director Mia. Please, just don't dismiss me.
Crying and begging now is too late.
Seo, you will be removed from managing that transaction.
You might not have a job anymore.
Well, that's that. Just wait quietly for the disposal. CO. The marriage to Haruma was called off, and naturally, the wedding plan for that day was entirely cancelled. Seo was billed for the full cost of the ceremony by Haruma's side and had to take out loans to pay for it. She was removed from her position as a transaction manager at her company and transferred to a different department. Just when it seemed she had quieted down for a while, she ended up causing problems there as well and was put on house arrest. Even upon returning, her work attitude hadn't changed at all, and she continued to make mistake after mistake. She caused trouble for other employees and client companies, leading to her dismissal. Although she sold the gifts she had received up to that point, the items given by men other than Haruma were all fakes. As an aside, Haruma comes from a wealthy family, with his father being a business owner. Haruma is the youngest of 3 siblings and not the heir, so he lived a life of freedom. If she had managed to marry him, it would have been a match made in heaven. But by the time she realized it, it was too late. Seo lost everything important to her and led a miserable life burdened with debt repayment. As for what happened to me after that,
It's been a while since we've had a relaxed time together, hasn't it?
Director Mia couldn't make it because of a business trip. But this is fine too.
Mia is so capable and amazing. I wonder if she'll become an executive in the future.
Somehow. I have no basis for this, but if Mia becomes an executive, our business might expand a lot.
Mia might be a goddess of fortune. Maybe I should headhunt her.
No way. Ha. We have to make sure other companies don't do that to us.
But I'm sure Mia will continue to support Noah.
Today, I spent a leisurely day with Lisa for the first time in a while. Actually, since Lisa and Director Mia get along well, I had invited her for tea, but it was suddenly canceled due to an urgent business trip. The words Lisa said, "Mia will continue to support us," strangely stayed with me. Someday, I will become the president of the company, but I still have much to learn. I don't know how far I can go, but I want to be sincere to everyone I deal with. To achieve that, I still need to train myself as a person. If possible, I want to make both my work and family life supremely happy. My father still says I'm not fully there yet, but I want to keep trying and stacking up my efforts in my own way.
If you enjoyed this video, we'd be thrilled if you subscribed to our channel. Subscribing means you'll receive notifications for new videos, keeping you in the loop with all our latest content. Your support is vital to our growth. Let's enjoy and grow together.